I have a bad memory, so. Okay, I know how to play this game, man. I'm not a buffoon. I'm not an idiot. What I am. Okay, dude, get this crap off the screen, man. But yeah, they make you like, I don't know. You play this game because like you kill things and you chainsaw them. You don't play this game for the story, and it's like, I don't know.
Okay, man, here we go.
Still.
You still got it? I guess we'll find
I mean,
out.
for a game you're playing about the gameplay, the story should be somewhat understandable, if that makes sense. So you can somewhat get attached in a way. I mean, Gears of War 2, you had some emotional moments with Dom. You had that one moment, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's like I don't know any of that. I don't like any of these characters. It's like, I mean, I think a good game that can, it's like, it's hard to, like, the gameplay's really good and you play it for the gameplay, and then like they like throw you off by having like a really good story. Sort of like the BioShock series. They have great gameplay in there. They sort of not revolutionized the FPS genre, but they had this new idea about, okay, hey, let's have, you know, a gun in one hand, sort of like the Half-Life thing, in a way. It's sort of like Half-Life, but and then you have this like power in one hand. It's first person. I know they've had games third person, sort of like Infamous, where you have powers, and I don't know if you have guns in that game. But like that was good, and like the gameplay mechanics in that are great, especially in Infinite. And like the story is like so good in BioShock 1. I don't know about 2. I heard it was sort of but BioShock 1 and Infinite, like they have, you know, very good stories, especially BioShock 1. BioShock 1, man, that's like one of the best video game stories in my opinion. I mean, overall. I mean, some would repeat like Mass Effect overall, but that story, Mass Effect story, honestly, is all right. But like the story isn't what you play that for. You play it for like connecting with the characters and stuff. But BioShock Infinite, I really like that game. That was a really fun game. But that's what I would like. I mean, they could have easily done like a really cool story. Maybe if I replayed through Gears of War, I'm talking out of my ass right now, but maybe if I replayed through Gears of War, I'd have better respect for the story. Because I'm more of a story player. I'm not a multiplayer guy. I mean, I can be, but like, I play the game for the story, if it has a good story. But I mean, it's fun to play games like Gears of War and stuff like that, but yeah, in another case, like, well, this is sort of deteriorating, but the first, like the second Assassin's Creed gameplay on that was like, it was scratchy at first in Assassin's Creed 1, but Assassin's Creed 2, man, it was really good. And like the reason I played it, because I was like, okay, I've heard the first one was garbage, and you know, I heard this has a really good story, and this is sort of vice versa from what I was talking about. But what was I saying? I heard it had a really good story, and the gameplay like surprised me. I'm like, oh my god, you know, I didn't know how like it was really fluid for when I was playing it, and they eventually, you know, got better and better with not Mass Effect, but Assassin's Creed 3. And that's one cool thing. And this is just me rambling. I mean, I like rambling, so this is gonna be ramble talk. But Assassin's Creed is such a weird series to me, because you have like so many spectrums of like what people like and what people hate. You know, I listen to a lot of podcasts, Creature Talk being one of them, and I listen to Rooster Teeth podcast, because those are just the two gaming podcasts I listen to. Rooster Teeth like shows out a crap ton of podcasts, but I like podcasts. I like listening to them. And what was I saying? And like, I read like stuff about the games, and like I go to forums and stuff like that. So I know the general consensus of what most of the gaming community feel about the game, and it seems like so many people in Mass Effect, God, I want people to say Mass Effect for some reason, and Assassin's Creed, it's so flip-floppy. Some people love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Some people hate Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Some people really don't like Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3. I loved Assassin's Creed 3. I mean, it was incredible. I thought it was great compared to whatchamacallit, Assassin's Creed 4. But it's like so flip-floppy. People hate whatchamacallit. It wasn't Brotherhood, it was Revelations. I enjoyed that one. It wasn't the best out of the Ezio trilogy, but I thought it was better. I don't know if it was better than Brotherhood. That's a tough call. But I mean, people didn't like that game. I mean, yes, it was my. I guess they were right in saying that it was my least favorite. But like, the big thing is with Black Flag, people like like either loved that game or hated it. I was in the middle for me, honestly, because like I liked the ship stuff, but I wish you weren't so reliant on it, if that makes sense. Because like, every mission you're having to do the ship stuff, and I didn't feel like I was playing an Assassin's Creed game. I felt like I was playing like a pirate simulator, shipbuilding simulator, 3000. So I don't know. It was my least favorite, and I really like the in Assassin's Creed 3. I really loved the combat system and the way just like animations that he had were really good, and just the way he like you felt. Or like the way like Connor runs and the animations that came with that felt more fluid and more swift and more. I don't know if it's more realistic, but it felt better than how it did in the Assassin's Creed 4. It's like they downgraded. I don't know much about video game engines and stuff like that. I just like I know I know like the names of the engines. I know Halo 3 runs on Havoc, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect runs on Unreal. This one runs on. Does this run on Unreal? I don't know what Gears runs on. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know how the heck they're different. So.
Nah.
Now what?
Let's get that resonator.
But yeah, there's me rambling for a long time.
What do you think?
What do I think? Could be Alpha, or it could be the Locust setting a trap.
See, who the heck is Alpha?
Only one way to know for
Maybe if
sure.
I would stop talking.
Our next target is House of Sovereigns. Straight ahead. Move.
Oh, look at that. He was so cool. He went with that whoop. And I'm going to throw it behind my back. But yeah, they were in a gaming talk during a video game. Oh, I remember this part. Oh, man, I remember this part a lot. I've gotten messed up at that part. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright, I don't need to be sneaky about this. I want to go to this side of the cover. Oh, he's pointing at me. Somebody take him out. What the? What? Hello? What's going on? There we go. Oh, okay, that's cool. You're like camping the Troika. Somebody over here? Oh, boy. Oh, man. I'm gonna go over here. I'm not gonna go head up. Hold on. I'm gonna flank him like a super cool guy. There we go. Headshot. But yeah, that was a nice little ramble. I like rambling. It's fun. It reminds me of doing like post commentaries. I used to really like doing post commentaries, and I might get back into that. I might record something where I do a post commentary, maybe have some preset topics, and just talk for a while. I don't know. Oh man, a gun jam. But post commentaries were fun. I mostly did that with Metroid Prime, that series, and just because like there's so much stuff where you're just sort of just walking around killing things, and you can't really commentate over that, and you're picking up items and whatnot, and it's like, or you're backtracking. The heck, backtracking in that game is really not good. But I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not
Got him.
not bad, but there's just a heck of a lot of it. But I'm gonna switch my Lancer because apparently I have Lancer ammo. But
Lock him up!
what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But like that was a good game just to sit back and just talk about random crap that came to your mind. So that was really fun. But I've been wanting to go back and play record some Mass Effect 1 and 2 maybe. But like I don't understand like the Nintendo's partners program, and like I've heard so many bad things about Nintendo, and honestly I've been out of the loop for YouTube stuff like when it comes to copyright issues for a while. And like I've been away since the whole like YouTube Nintendo thing. I mean, I've heard of it or whatever. I sort of know what the dealings are with it, but I didn't know how, you know, it didn't affect me because I was not a YouTuber at the time. So I didn't really I didn't really give a crap because I wasn't watching YouTube videos, Nintendo YouTube videos for that matter. But now it sort of affects me because I want to go back and I don't want to get like copyright strikes and like screw over my channel. And I don't really want to like join the partners program either because I really don't want to make money from the Metroid Prime just because like games like been like out since 01 or whatever, and I want to do like a Flashback Friday series where I just like play an hour of that and just upload it, or 30 minutes of that, and just upload it like every Friday or Thursday, Throwback Thursday, whatever. But yeah, but Doubt I won't do that. I might look it up more. That's the thing. Like, I look up something and I skim it. I'm like, I'm not into this too. I don't want to do this enough to like read a 15-page article about it. It's not even a 15-page article, but you catch my drift. I don't feel like learning about it, and it's not. Yeah, I mean, if I have to join a program and whatnot and all that stuff, it's like, yeah, I'll just stay away from it.